To my mom, I don't need a million likes. I only need one. From a mother to her son. Here's my bucket list. I only have one wish. Shed a love for my mom before this poem is finished. Where do I begin? With the story that never ends. Yes, I cry, but these are tears of joy. The meaning of Mother's Day and a Christmas toy. Growing up as a little boy, you gave me so much joy. I love you, Mom, to the best mom ever. I love you too, Dad, but I hate to brag. But Mom's been nurturing me before I was a grad. Everyone says their mom is the best, but you don't know my mom. She's not like the rest. I couldn't hold back the tears as I thought back through the years. Mom, I'm sorry the video isn't flashy and it doesn't have all the bells and whistles. But every word to you will become so critical. Critical, I mean, right from the start. Every word I say only comes from the heart. I want to say I love you before you close your eyes, before I close my eyes, 'cause tomorrow's not promised. We may wake to a heavenly surprise. So while we're still alive, I want to put this in the archives. Mom, here are your flowers, and here's a word to all the cowards who secretly wanted you devoured. You don't know? Satan doesn't have the power. I want to keep it positive and focus on you, but without the negative, the story wouldn't be true. The deep hurting scar makes us who we are, but it's the decision to love that makes us go far. Even in your pain, I've never heard you complain, and through it all, your love always remained. There was a lot of things done that seemed to be unkind, but Mom, your faith stood the test of time. Stayed up with me when I wasn't feeling well, even if the sickness went way past 12. Jobs 2 and 3. It wasn't always flowery beds of ease. Working while you went to school, one class at a time. I thought you would never get through. To give your 5 boys a better life. Went through hell and a bitter strife. Burning the candle on both ends, just to build us a bigger den. With central heat and air for us and our friends. Before that were hot days of summer and cold days of winter, with a kerosene heater sitting proudly in the center. I was the proudest when you received your RN license because I figured it would end the crisis. I still saw you work, your fingers to the bone, to make sure we had clothes until we were grown. Holes in my shoes because I didn't lend a clue. But when you found out, you bought me pairs of 2. You were upset, told me never to let it get that bad. I knew you would lack to make sure that I had. 5 boys in the hood all have careers because of your prayers and continual tears. We didn't have a mansion. Your voice was comforting on the phone as your presence transformed our house from void into a home. Mom, story after story, your integrity remained the same. Stared trouble in the eyes, even in your pain, that would cause most to go insane. I watched your example as my external proof. It made me the man I am, to always tell the truth, to be loyal to one wife and cherish family my entire life, to love people and love God, even those who are at odds. You never ran from hard work, made your boys grow up in church. If we went astray, it wasn't your fault. Told us to be men through lessons that you taught. Told us, don't drop your seed without marrying first. Some of us did, unfortunately, in reverse. Always pointed us to Jesus so we wouldn't have a thirst. Over and over, I learned to rehearse, to avoid the regret and a generational curse. If you got angry, you would never raise your voice. Gave us lessons to learn that would leave us with a choice. I know it's been a long journey, some good, some bad, a lot of things recently that came to make you sad. To make you want to say, you know what, I'm done. But I want to say thank you from your only middle son. I've felt lately as the one and only black sheep. But the love you've shown lets me know you want to keep. I don't think I'm better or even the best, but certainly not less. I only want to do right, to do good and not transgress. Yes, mankind has become very wise, but without God, is it any surprise why men become fools and wickedly cruel? You always taught us to be humble and say God did it, to never take the credit and say that I did it. I learned those lessons every time I visit, to never take the credit, but say God did it. It's been said, humans soon forget when they think they've accomplished on their own, without their mom or the God on the throne. But I forget neither, 'cause I feel the ball like Derek Jeter. Yes, Mom, I will always remember who prayed for us from January to December. I love my family of 8, despite the envy and all the hate. I look to God's Son, therefore you know I'm straight. How do you mess over a woman that is harmless as a dove? Did nothing but show love. That's easy to do when you have no love. It doesn't matter if you're ailing, you always answer the call. And in the midst of ridicule, you never fail to stand tall. I apologize on behalf of all the wrongdoings, for all the hate and ugliness that is brewing. You made it this far with prayer and sacrifice, even though it seems like you always pay the price. You give back to so many, rather you ever receive a penny. Mom, you give everything you own, everything you have, everything you got, and you always share. But in return for your good, your cupboards are bare. I have a chock full of memories of thinking of you, memories of you I will never undo. As this comes to an end, your resilience is tall as a tower, as the Lord waters his precious flower. Mom, you gave us a good life and a wonderful childhood, despite the backlash and everything you withstood. You are a remarkable mother with care and virtue. Mom, this is a poem to say that I love you. May God bless America. My name is Hassan, aka Sunny B. I write to fight. 1776. Rewind. You can find us on most social media sites at 1776 Rewind. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that notification bell to receive future content. Video pop-ups of my past videos are there for your viewing. Also, the link for my book titled 1776 Rewind, The Great Awakening is Revolutionary is down below in the description box. Thank you for your support.